Hello and welcome back for episode 15. First off, as always, thank you for joining me. And a quick recap of the last episode, a rather productive outing. We got a much needed win against Stevenage and another win in the Papa John's Cup against, I can't remember, County. Let me know what it is. Newport County, there it is. And a win against Newport County. Both 2-1. It'd be nice to get a clean sheet in this next match, but as always, most important thing is the 3 points. So let's look ahead to the game against Northampton. Now we do have a couple of players who are out due to international duty. So we got Varga and Francis, both out. So we're going to have to deputize Zane at left back and Olamola at striker. I think they're going to be decent substitutes. I think they're up to the task. We've already had a pre-match chat with each of them about what's expected of their performance. So let's see if that holds true. Go ahead and do one last check at the lineup. Oliver and Timmy, nice pairing there. I think they're going to sustain and maintain. Big Rob holding it down at the back, as always. Good fullbacks, Shelton going forward, and a solid front three. I like the way it looks. Let's get it going. As always, hope everyone's day is going well. No complaints here. Hope you are all the same. If not, hope this provides you a little bit of relief. And we're offline for some reason, but that's okay.
Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me as usual is Stuart Robson. And League 2 action is what's on the menu coming up live. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
All right. So a rather withdrawn formation, I would think. Quite a few players back. Hopefully that stunts them in attack. But I doubt it. But I can hope. First things first, don't let them score with their first touch of the ball. Always a good goal, not always achieved.
Rose. Lewis. Now he must favour the cross. Well, they're going to be very
And he dribbles out.
themselves
Perfect.
because that was a wasted opportunity.
League 2 quality bailing us out once again. I love it.
I'm hearing that something has happened in one of the other venues. A goal there. Alex Scott with the news.
It's a goal for Colchester United. They've scored the opener here with 6 minutes played. It's been a really fast start to proceedings here, Derek.
Thanks as always, Alex.
That's not going to make it.
To the opposition.
I knew as soon as I tried the pass, but unfortunately I didn't know before. But luckily we had quite the takeaway right there. Garbett doing some defensive work. Always like to see that from your front three. Anytime the team is willing to defend as one, I think it's more productive. Fortunately, they're not attacking as one.
Cross could be useful. Oh,
Oh,
really good header. Really fine
goodness
goalkeeping.
me.
A corner will ensue.
Featherstone was seeing his name in lights there. Don't know if anyone noticed the late switch there, but that was a frantic button
And
mashing
short
by
it
me. I'm
is.
shocked it worked out as well as
Teammates
it
in
did.
the middle. Cleared away.
Well, that's not exactly who I would want to have it, but that's who has it now.
And the cross is very much on. And making his move inside. Well, tremendous block.
Well, some of you would tell me that was a stupid decision. I would agree with you.
And they have the ball again.
Someone make a run, please. Someone other than my
Fine cross
fullback,
into the
maybe?
middle. Able to deal with the threat.
No, come back.
Well, the counter chance
Don't
looks
run
very
away.
real.
Yes, it is. You don't have to point it out to them. No.
This might have
Oh, bad
potential.
angle by me. Can we get it back?
And played in. It comes to
Good.
nothing in the
I'll
end.
take it. We
A
seemed a bit
chance to
stretched there,
nudge in front. Corner kick here.
and I'd prefer not to let up a breakaway goal. Goodness. Yeah, I really wish that had gone in, but hopefully so do you.
Who can he pick out? Still not clear.
Nice. Go.
Well, they can bring it out now.
Yeah, they can. Sprint up that field.
What can they do from here?
Absolutely nothing. That's what they can do from here. No.
Well, showing
Oh,
excellent
one pass
judgment
short of a
to
brilliant
intercept.
move.
Now, counter-attacking possibilities here.
Stop it.
Lewis. Going well. Really vital interception.
One of these days I will miss that pass and it will go in the back of the net, but luckily this time was not that time.
And fed forwards. He might be able to make it through. In it goes!
A good move.
Well, the pressure has been
Good move,
mounted,
good finish.
and now they have the lead.
I feel like that was deserved. You can let me know in the comments if you disagree. But I feel like we put up enough pressure that is
Well, here it is
well
again.
earned.
The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique.
Yes, he does.
What an emphatic finish
Great
that is.
technique. I agree. The way I just caressed that button. Ball back at the net. Just like they taught us at the academy.
A goal has been scored in one of the other games. Alex Scott has
I don't care about the other games.
It's a goal for Warsaw. It's now 1-0 with 39 minutes played. What a game we have here, Derek.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Rose. Now far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here.
I'll take it.
There it is,
I'll
the
take it.
half-time whistle.
See what Derek and Stewart have to say.
Certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
I'm sure we will see more of him too, because he will be coming back on
And
the
now they
field.
get the ball rolling.
Alright, halftime team talk. Good work out there, boys. Good pressure. Well-deserved goal. I don't think anyone will disagree. Big thing. Keep up those wide moves, get those crosses into the box. Let's see if we can get some heads on some balls, put them in the back of the net, put this out of reach, make it an easy day. As I drink some water and slam it on the ground, just to really accentuate the point there.
The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half.
Ready is probably a bit strong there,
Oliver.
Derek.
Now I'm hearing that something has happened in one of the other venues. A goal there. Alex Scott with the news.
It's a goal for Carlisle. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 48 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Is it going to be?
Ooh.
Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt.
Well,
a long way wide.
you know, it seems a bit strong. I did try to curve it, which is probably a mistake with these players, not to insult them, but I'm just not sure they're capable.
Ready, and now they will make the personnel change.
So I'm going to chalk that up to a bit of a mistake on my part, to be honest. Get ahead. Get there.
Got away with it
Perfect.
then, despite that poor first touch. Good looking ball.
Oh, tell me that was clean, sir. Sir. I strongly disagree.
And a yellow card, it's going to be Stewart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
You tell me what part of that was a yellow, Stewart. You tell me which part. Well, disappointing, but not much you can do.
Lewis.
I've been told arguing the refs does not help your case.
Connolly. Lewis. Still behind, but the pressure mounting.
It is mounting, which I'm not a big fan of. Good tackle, though. Good tackle. Well, I think they do say not to switch players on a corner, but I'm going to assume they're only talking about the real world, and we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. Bring on the extra center back.
They decided that now is the time to go.
Now is the time. You are correct. Get the yellow card off so we can freely slide tackle anyone we like, just not in the box.
Let's see about the delivery. Well, not quite the ideal delivery. Well, the situation has changed in one of the other games. Here's Alex
Stop chasing me, sir.
It's another goal for Exeter City. They're ahead by 2 now,
Unwanted.
with 64 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date.
Run, Zane. Run.
You've got to say.
That was probably poor on my part.
But not the end result they were hoping for.
That is correct. I don't appreciate you pointing it out.
Nelson. Into the final
Come on,
20
Nicky.
minutes.
Give me that ball back.
Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Hoskins. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out.
Yes, he was. And he did phenomenally.
And space for them here on the flank. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Is it going to be?
Yes, it is.
That will greatly help the cause.
Yes, it will.
To keep concentration levels high.
That might be asking too much. 2 for him on the day. Goal-scoring machine.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Skillful finish. Skillful finish. I don't know why he keeps mispronouncing that. No, that was really well done. I liked that finish. I'd like to say I had more to do with it personally. But really, I just press the button and hope it goes the right way. Alright, let's get some press legs on. Let's see if we can't see this one out. Get that clean sheet we were hoping for. That would be ideal.
So 2-0 now. And there's been a change to the scoreline in one of the other games. Alex has details.
It's another goal for Oldham Athletic. It's now 3-1 with just over 10 minutes left to play.
Thanks for the update, Alex.
Oh, that was a
Really
bad pass.
pressure applied. Could reduce the deficit. Oh, keeper dealt with it.
We got away with that one. We're not out of the woods yet, but we got away with it so
This could be
far.
dangerous if he's not careful.
Wow, I'm not sure how we got away with that. Please tell me he's
Oh, in
on.
with a chance.
Holy cow, he's onside. Run, Nicky, run!
Could be. Well, the
Oh,
keeper has outdone himself.
well, that would have been
Good
icing
save.
on that hectic cake. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to say we deserve that because it's not true, but I really would have liked it.
Both substitutes who've been getting ready will come on at the same time.
I think it would have been emblematic, to say the least. Alright, let's go ahead. Not sure Zane's up to game day fitness. Let's go ahead and give him a rest. I think he's done quite admirably. Let's go ahead and bring on Ogle or Reagan. Let him see out the match. See if we can't grab this clean sheet.
They take it short. Teammate available.
Oh, I have a
Give
center
them too
back
much
out here.
space.
Oh boy.
Will it be? And a
Yes, it
goal
will.
to settle the issue once and for all.
Icing on the cake, everyone. Icing on the cake. Look how happy they are.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Well, it was either going in the back of the net or over the crossbar. And luckily, it was the former. I make no two ways about it. That was what I wanted.
3 goals without reply.
Shocking, I know.
Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time.
Is that really necessary? That's just more time for me to give up
Hoskins.
the clean sheet. Which seems increasingly likely now that I'm losing focus. Perfect.
There it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Well, Stuart, he really has had a lot to say for himself out on the pitch.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.
It's all because of the great management I provide. Let's be very clear.
And fed forwards.
Not bad. We are on quite the run of form. I'm very happy with that. Absolutely delightful, if I do say so myself.
Some questions regarding the match.
He did have a stunning performance. My thoughts are he is the best. I am the best for coaching him. No further questions. No, I don't think we could have asked for anything more. I think he provided, what did Stewart say? Good creativity in the build-up. Obviously the finishing touch. clinical, and it has been remarkable. Unbeaten since the start of the season? Did I read that right? Is that right? That feels wrong. Alright, well, if it's not wrong, I'm definitely not obsessed with it because I didn't even know it was true. So, it may end. It may not. I don't think we're too concerned with it. We're more focused on maximizing the points we can get. Anyway, that happens. Oh boy. I think they were ruthless up front. I don't know if I'm ever comfortable with our defending, with my defending. But yeah, when you finish basically every chance you take, makes the game rather easy. Thank you. All right, first things first. Is that true? First of all, I may not have read it right. Feel free to correct me in the comments, but I thought that they just said we are unbeaten since the start of the season, which is not true if that's what they claimed. We have certainly lost. So, as I said, feel free. Tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. But for the moment, I'm going to take the win on that one because why not? Take them when you can get them. But neither way, a good win, a good 3 points. I believe these guys will be coming back before the next game, so we'll go ahead and plug them right back in. Good service by both of them. Definitely think we want to look at Olamola as an impact substitute more often. That goal will help his chances. Got to show him that I'm seeing the effort he's putting forth both on the training ground and on the pitch. And I think he knows that I know. We have a good line of communication. But in either case, we stay in 5th. We push Northampton down. That's always good to see. Okay, there is one of the scout reports that I spoke of last episode. Goalkeepers and center midfielders looking at potential loan options in January just to bulk up the squad a little bit, try and protect us against injuries. Right now, if Big Rob goes down, we are in deep trouble. And that was what I was looking for originally, was just some insurance. Now, given that this player is listed as a higher overall, I think we potentially get more than just the occasional game. But I guess we'll have to see who else comes in. That wage bill isn't too terrible, especially if we're splitting it. My guess is he's not willing to join on a loan, but I shall remain optimistic for the moment, or at least I shall try to. But with that said, I think we're in pretty good position. We got a tough match coming up against Salford City. I believe that's how that's pronounced, I hope. Let me know if I was wrong in the comments. Otherwise, go ahead and take a look at the table. Now we're about a quarter of the way through the season, excuse me there. Can start to take a look at what it's shaping up to be. Obviously Salford City, ooh. At the top, we're sitting there in 5th, quite nice. Down at the bottom, got quite a few teams, obviously. Our fellow debutantes, Sutton, sitting 14th, just in the upper half of the bottom of the table. Weird way to say that, I know. But either way, 19 points, not a bad haul. Positive goal differential, always good to see. A tough match coming up, but I'm feeling optimistic. Hopefully we travel well, take the fight to them in their home stadium. See if we can't take the Manchester-backed club down a peg. And that will be it for this episode. But I hope you join me again next time to see what happens against Salford. As always, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again next time.